Alright, let's make sure we're live. Are we live? Visually looks like we're live.
Are we live?
Audio sounds like we're live, so turn down my headphones a bit. Hello, hello, people of the internet. It is I, Soul Dragon here, back with more Fate Grand Order, where today, Section 20, Calls, and Lostbelt 7, Nahui Mictlan, the Golden Sea of Trees. Before I really jump into that, though, please, for me, make sure to like this video to show your support if you're watching this on YouTube. Follow if you're on Twitch watching this as a VOD, or also if you're on YouTube, drop a subscription to show your support and to know when the future parts do come out, because future parts will come out. There's not really much else to say, but last time we got a ton upon tons of lore drops on our head. Just sheer amounts of lore was amazing and kind of overwhelming. There's a lot to digest, and I'm still, even now, digesting it, but that's not really a big concern right now, because a bigger concern is what this next section we are in is called. No wonder I'm not getting any of these done. They're defeat ones. I just had to check. But, yeah. So Section 20 is labeled O-R-T. Simple. Very short and simple. Formation is restricted. Foreigner class enemy. Level recommended EX. And we know what happens when we fight ORT. We know what happens if we lose a servant while fighting ORT. Well, we somewhat know what happens. We saw when we had the vision of the future. I'm going to start the section just because we're going to have to quit FGO and relaunch it. We know what happens because when we viewed the future... The future! When we viewed the future, we did have a spar, is one way to call it, against ORT, and after we broke a bar out of, I honestly don't remember how many, it kind of wiped us, and rather than our servants being desummoned, they were turned to crystals and flowed into it. And per lore, we know that when ORT is, when ORT kills something, or when it just wants to, I guess, because it proved it in the Lostbelt as well with the Tree of Emptiness, it absorbs them. So, we are essentially dealing with something that will absorb our servants when they die. So... yeah, we need to be very cautious with this fight against ORT, and we need to not bring the best that we have. We are not going to be going all out best of the best servants for the ORT fight. Not right away, because he did have a ton of HP bars. A ton. And I have no idea how they're gonna be doing that. Oh right, Wakchan died! No! We should bring his body back to the surface! Indeed, bring Wakchan's body back! Stop, Soul of Mash. Wakchan's body has been flooded with toxins. We can't bring him. We have to leave him. Our focus has to be on getting back to the surface as quickly as we can. How's Mictlan, Mash? She's conscious, but she's also saying she can't go with us. Mictlan, that's right. Understood. Da Vinci, Soul, please get on my back. To be clear, the five of us who will be returning are Da Vinci, Mash, Habatrat, Soul, and myself. Are we agreed? Yes, we have no objections to that. Let's go, Senpai. Okay. Bye, Mictlan. I don't know why you're staying behind. Bye, Wakchan. Goodbye, Wakchan. Just say our goodbye to him. Poor dude. He sacrificed everything for his waifu. Everything. Uh-oh. Getting chills. It just cleared all the debris. All these routes weren't here before. Are you sure you can carry both of us to pay you? If you're having trouble, I can get off and... It's no trouble. You'll need to fight again soon, so you should both conserve your strength for that. This is all I can do to help anyway. To pay you. An enormous mass is coming up from below, Master. Please make sure Mystico temperature regulation is set to max. According to Shiva, danger levels and hostility readings are off the charts. Its spirit origin pattern has no matching wavelength anywhere on Earth. Estimated spirit origin scale is currently satellite class and growing rapidly. Enemy contact in 6, 5. Here it comes. It's ORT. Thumbnail. It crawled out of the mantle and without so much as a scratch. It's even more intimidating than I had imagined. It's a literal space monster. Even if it was just for a few seconds, I can't believe you actually fought that thing, Soul. It looks lesser right now. Don't remind me. We gotta run for that. That thing's way out of our league. Even with a Lostbelt, that's gotta be against the rules. I know, but ORT already has us in its sights. I'm just blocking the wall that leads up to the 9th stratum. Should we hide? Should we go back down? I don't think either of those will work. Honestly. I just deployed a net of metallic fibers in all directions. We have nowhere to run, especially on such a narrow footing. This is the worst possible place for a battle. Fighting now would be suicide, Master. We don't really seem to have a choice. We're trapped like a spider web. Can't take this anymore. Pardon me. Who? Did you see that? It got through Ority's net like nothing. That's gotta be... Cuckoo Lockin'? Cuckoo Lockin'. Okay. Will she help us or will she kill us? Because she has directives from Mala to kill anybody who comes to this stratum. Cuckoo Lockin'. That's right, it's me. Thank you for calling me with such a lovely smile, Mash. No, wait, never mind that. This isn't like you guys at all. You always go charging and go all rah, no matter how strong your opponent is. You can't give up now without even trying to fight back. Do you want me to be the idiot who's casually having tea with Katak and company because she trusted you'd be okay on your own? You what? I'm sorry, you were what? You were having tea with them? Why? Everything's gone topsy-turvy. My poor gourmand palate feels like it's about to short-circuit. What's going on out there, Zemlupus? What happened to Koyanskaya? Those things that came out of David's shadow got her. Looks like she took down a few of them, but there's still 2 left. Now they're attacking the shadow border. Crap, they're about to hit us again. Get this thing right side up again, Gordolf, before they punch through the bottom and kill us. Oh, come on. I'm sure I'm good, but even I don't have a way to turn a flip car back from behind the wheel. I need a tow truck or a crane for that. Damn it, they're right on top of us. Come on, we need to get out of here. Huh, you go out without me. I'm the driver. If the border's going down, it's my fate to go down with it. The hell are you saying? This is no time to be joke. Wait, is your seatbelt glowing red? I'm sure it is. It sure is. It seems I've broken the crash, and now I can't get it off. Do something, Katak. Why didn't you just say so? Hang on, I think I've got an emergency cutter somewhere in. We're doomed. Super unlucky duo. Or supremely unlucky duo. A little bit. You humans from proper human history, I can't believe you can't even handle a few flimsy outer space terminals. You're really weak, aren't you? How does it feel getting saved by an enemy? Something you'd like to say to me, maybe? Like begging me to spare your lives or offering me a bribe to help you? Gordy, get the croissant! Oh, thank you, thank you. I've never experienced anything so frightening in my entire life. Wait a second, this sort of stuff has basically been a Tuesday at Chaldea, hasn't it? Even so, you are amazing. Not only did you get rid of those monsters that were giving Koi on Skya so much trouble with just one kick, you were kind enough to give the Shadow Border a tow as well. And I truly can't thank you enough. Please, won't you join us inside for some tea? I'd be delighted to show off the afternoon tea skills I've gained during my time studying abroad in London. Gordy, are you not from London? You know, considering you literally have the, you're part of the clock tower, which is based in London. Are you sure? I'm still your enemy. Only because of your position, right? Sol gave us the report, though he was damn sparse with the details. He said Kukulakan has a duty to protect Mictlan because she's the king of this Lostbelt. But she's also not the type to hate someone just because they're technically a foreign enemy. I agree, though I can't be as optimistic as him. Of course you can't, Kaddock. You're a pessimist. You're a grouch. Still, thanks for saving us. Sincerely. Wow, he's thanking someone. Koyan Sky is sulking in the border right now, but I'd like to thank you on her behalf, too. That sounds like Koyan. Thank you, Kukulakan. You really were amazing out there. I'm glad you turned out to have a heart. I see. So, to you, I'm a god with a heart, Guess I'll just have to help you out a little more, then. Okay, it's a little embarrassing to admit this, but I don't actually have a way of tracking the crypto. The Mala just can't seem to make out his heartbeat. Ah, because he doesn't have... It's not his heart, it is Olga's heart. So I've decided to tail him and let Sol worry about stopping him. Of course, once he has been stopped, then I'll have to stop Sol from cutting down the Tree of Emptiness. Still, in the meantime, if you're going after him too, would you like to come with me? I can fly down to the 9th Stratum carrying you both easily enough. Should be much faster and safer that way.
Thank you, but I'm afraid I'll have to refuse. While we would love to have you protecting us, we also have our own role to play. Using the Shadow Border to aid the Vanguard that went ahead of us. So please, don't worry about us. We'll have the car back up and running lickety-split. Then, be on our way.
Commander's right. We'll catch up to Sol's group on our own in no time. So we'd appreciate if you went on ahead. It's not just David they're up against. It's Tezcatlipoca too. Are you sure? Once I catch up to Sol, I'm going to... No, you're not. Besides, there's nothing more we can do if you stop him anyway. All we care about is stopping ORT. Once that's done, we can have a nice sit-down and talk about Mictlan's continued existence. Good point. Then I think I'll go ahead and... No, wait. Hang on. Is that offer of afternoon's tea still on the table? I still have so much I want to learn about proper human history culture, yes?
We do not need the humor injected into this situation.
And that's the story of how I enjoyed some delicious tea and sandwiches and 2 pieces of cake. You really were just casually having tea. Commander Gorov continues to impress. He never forgets to conduct himself elegantly, no matter what may be going on. Well, it also means I've got some extra calories to burn. Just so you know, I'm going to be fighting at full power. Think you can keep up? Of course, having you on our side is a big load off our minds. Now we won't have to worry about conserving our strength for later. Come on, Sol, Mash, have a trot. Let's do this. We're going to neutralize ORT ourselves. We can worry about cutting down the Tree of Emptiness afterward.
Let's go.
Right, initiating battle with invader known as ORT. I feel like this is not going to be as easy as we're making it out to be. We have Kukulakan. I guess we get Habby Cat with us as well. Habby Cat can take Eurosport, get Fragment. And just because, again, I'm exceedingly cautious with this, MASH. These 3 only. Only these 3. We will see how it goes. If we fail, we should only lose Habby Cat, which is a devastating loss, yes. %. This isn't the real fight. This is not the real ORT fight. He has far less health. And break bars. Cosmic Ray Interference. Inflict Cosmic Ray Interference to target and increase Cosmic Ray Interference effects when attacking. And when attacked. Also a flat attack boost. Kukulaken has Teachings of the Sun for 5 turns, ignore invade and invincibility for 5 turns, and deal damage. She also gave us Mighty Heart Antibody, increase resistance against ORT's attacks. Okay, and MASH got Verse Threat to Humanity, increase the damage against threat to humanity, and increase NP gauge at the end of turn. I don't know why she has that. Why does MASH have an increased damage against threats to humanity? Is it Black Barrel? Or something else? I don't know. I don't really have the, brain power to find out right now. Alright, Cuckoo. Lock in. Let's see how hard you hit. $65. Invade. It missed. Cosmic Ray Interference decreases max HP by percentile. That's dangerous. Mash smash. Okay, this is the first bar broken. This is not the fight. I know this is not the fight. The real fight's gotta be happening later on in this bar. 400,000? 40%! More attack boost. PP Chain 7 Ether. What is that? Plankton. Missed. PP Chain / 7 Ether. Apply set charge to maximum each turn for yourself. I'm sorry, set charge to maximum each turn for yourself every turn? Okay, it's once. That's bullshit, though. I'm sorry, that is incredible amounts of bullshit. Do we have an NP for Cuckoo? Let's get Mash debuff immune. Greatly increase MP gauge for yourself. I don't think it's enough of a boost. 400k is a lot. Do not expend. Get some more stars. Wakes did not expend, I don't think. I don't know. I don't know when that is going to go off. If it goes off at the end of ORT's turn, then that means next turn is when we're going to be smacked. Which kind of sucks. It's next turn that we're going to be smacked by ORT's NP. Web. Missed. That didn't go off. It goes off after those turns. Okay, I'm understanding now. I'm understanding a little bit better now. Think. Best method forward. Cuckoo Lock, can you get better with... Does that threat to humanity increase with overcharge? No, the Earth, but crit star gain, it's all independent. Go BAQ. I'm very nervous because this does not feel like the proper ORT fight that we saw in that vision of the future. And that has me exceedingly nervous. Because that means there is more ORT coming. Let's break. 800k, 80%. That's what it is. When he gets to 100%, that's when he's going to... We're going to finish this. He's going to hit 100% and just regain all of the break bars. This is my prediction. He's going to regain every single break bar he had. Drinker. If ORT wants to get drunk, you know what? That's on him. You're gonna die after the end of your turn. Happy Cat's dead anyways. Apply the guts and everything to mash. Da-da-dum. This will be just mash and Cuckoo Lock-in next year. Yeah, that doesn't do much. Yeah, PP Chain 7 Ether, you're applying it again. Do we get rid of it? You can apply multiple. But wait, they're different. They have different little symbols there. They have different symbols. Now you just have one. Now that's just permanent. Lovely shit. Lovely. This Cuckoo Brave Chain. I'm just gonna go with Cuckoo. I think that's what most people nickname her as, is Cuckoo, so she is Cuckoo. We do have resistance against ORT's attacks. I don't know what NP even could be, so we might be fine. I don't know, we're about to find out. Cosmic Ray Burst. We survived! Yay! Mash didn't, though. Also, Happy Cat did not, get gemized, or whatever you want to call it. Issue now is... if he has Pierce Invincibility, we're kind of screwed. And I don't know, I was not paying attention. He does not. Thank goodness. You frickin' crit, you bitch! Union. Expend. We might be fine. Get the heal, just to see. Gosh, do I do a Buster Brave? I think I gotta do a Buster Brave. We gotta hope the Buster Brave and NP is enough here. Because otherwise we lose. And that will not bode well for future encounters with ORT, of which I'm sure there's going to be some. Okay. Okay. Now, is my theory right? Is he about to fully regen? He doesn't destroy, he doesn't retreat. He's not dead. Happy Cat gets no bond from this. We get nothing from this. Was this even a fight we needed to win? No after battle story. No battle node. Oh boy. It's quiet. None of ORT appears to be operational any longer. I'm not detecting any internal ether signs or signals or cosmic rays. We did it! ORT shut down. We actually neutralized it. Couldn't have done it without you, Cuckoo. Is that true? Then that would mean I'm not a representative of Mictlan at all. Your hands appear to be trembling, Cuckoo Locken. Is everything alright? To pay you, what do I do now? I know I'm not a Dinos, but I still thought I was born in Mictlan, that I was a friend of this planet. I see, so you've discovered the truth. I wasn't entirely certain either, but I deduced as much over the course of our underworld pilgrimages. Cuckoo Locken, you're most likely. She just flew off. Wait, what, did she go on ahead to make sure the path was safe or something? Uh-oh. That's a lot of shaking. Does this mean the area beneath us is completely collapsed? I should take a look at ORT with Shiba. Is it showing any signs of rebooting? No, it's not. It's beginning to cool down from its exterior inward. It's almost as though light that had burst from its circle is gathering again towards its center. It's rebooting. Crap, everyone run for the wall, now! ORT never actually rebooted before fighting us, nor did it shut down again from taking so much damage. It's only now about to actually reboot itself. We were dealing with... What were we actually fighting then? If that was not the proper ORT. ORT was in the boot up phase? It was in the... That's why it had 20, 40, 80%. It was still booting up. And now it's hit 100. Hey Mordred, welcome to the stream. We're getting a critical alert from the computer room. Major gravitational fluctuations are being detected in Mictlan's lowest stratum. Damn it, the instruments can't keep up. Estimated spirit working scale ranges from satellite to planet. Now make that star level. Laws of physics are being overwritten, starting from the lowest stratum and spreading up to the surface. Space-time continuum transcription speeds have reached negative 3.6 seconds. We're so screwed! Captain, it's the Tree of Emptiness. Tristan Majestius II has detected the Tree of Emptiness. I can see that from the readings. Where is it? How big is it? Can we see it from here? Well, you see, there are too many signals to count. You gotta see them from... You can see them from the monitor, too. What's going on? What are those things? I don't know what's going on. What's happening? Every tree in Mictlan is becoming a tree of emptiness. That's wild. Does this mean ORT is rebooting? Yes, it does. The ORT that was invited to this Lostbelts hypothetical history is not the same ORT from proper human history. Its power and destructive instincts are inferior to those of proper human history's ORT, which makes this more of an ORT variant. Oh, good! We're fighting not even the proper ORT, which means Nasu can still throw the proper ORT at us later on. However, by consuming the Tree of Emptiness, it has reached a point where it can create its own reality marble on a massive scale. It's an invasive life form that has remade every tree on Earth into a Tree of Emptiness in order to provide itself with a more suitable environment. This place is no longer a golden sea of trees. It's now the largest and most dangerous Lostbelt we've ever seen. A galactic hell created in the depths of Earth. This is the Tree of Emptiness C. ORT Zibalba. The Tree of Emptiness C. That's kind of... okay. I can't go out to the other stratums anymore. No battles. Bunyan indeed. Bunyan, the lumberjack, is the best way forward. Paul Bunyan, to the rescue. Bye. Honestly, the place looks awesome. Tree of Emptiness through Mictlan. Where's ORT? There it is! Ask and you shall receive. ORT just made its way up to the 9th stratum too. Its spirit origin scale and output are a whole order of magnitude greater now. Hell, you can see for yourself how much it's grown. It's about 100 meters tall now, just like you reported seeing in Mexico City. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculously huge. According to the future test Catlapoker field, ORT's going to keep heading towards the surface, right? We'll never catch up to it on foot. We need a vehicle that can carry all of... Oh! I was about to say, is the... sounds gonna be, the Storm Border? Or the Shadow Border coming to us? No! It's Seeds of Emptiness! If Tree of Emptiness seeds headed our way, she was rating them at a threat level of B+. They're much more dangerous than the seeds we fought earlier. What are your orders, Master? Wait, Mash, don't fight them. You're exhausted from all the fighting on our way here, right? Those things will kill us if we try to fight so many at once. Let's head back to the temple for now, Soul. If we go back there now, ORT... There's the Shadow Border! Drifting! Good, you made it. You can fill us in later. Come on, hop in. There's a shitstorm of seeds out here. Is the border big enough for it to pay you? Seems like it. That's good. Huh. Our very talented team knows to spend as little time as possible at a pit stop. You saved our lives. You actually moved to tears. You must have been through quite a lot. Well done. You accomplished the most important mission of all, bringing everyone back alive. This is a great help. I'm relieved to see the Shadow Border is large enough for me, even if only just. May I suggest you all have a seat and catch your breaths for a bit? I understand the situation is urgent, but you still need to rest. Yeah, I think I'll do that. You and Mash should too, Soul. And I'm going back to my base form. Hey, where's Koyan Sky? Wasn't she with you guys? She went back to Chichen Itza ahead of us, since she can make her way across Mictlan on her own. Of course, now that Mictlan's gone to Tree of Emptiness Hell, she might be stuck grumbling in the 4th stratum. Oh, I wouldn't worry about Koyan Sky. Knowing her, she'll end up taming a bunch of those seeds on our way back. As for us, I'll handle the driving. I'm taking us through a safe zone right now, dodging seeds along the way. Now, what's the situation? What happened down there anyway? Well, exposition dump, no jutsu. We are fucked. And that's the long and short of it. Ultimately, we were unable to stop David from reviving ORT. Kugulakan, despite coming in to help us for a time, flew out to parts unknown. And we learned the foreign planet the foreign goddess from is actually Chaldeus. Mental overload. Yeah, a bit of a theory that I've been developing with that bit of information is that the priestess figure we keep seeing, well, Olga is from Chaldeus. She also was saying that she was being dissected and hurt and everything like that. Which, if she is from Chaldeus, I'm not sure exactly what she means by that. I think that and what happened in Area 51, they might be connected, but I don't see how if Chaldeus is a thing. If Chaldeus is its own thing, then I do not see how it is connected to the incident in Area 51. To that branch there. Because I'm pretty sure the human was whatever the dude's name was that was on the empty planet as well. I do not know what the branch was, but I do not know how it connects to Chaldeus. But back to my point, I think that priestess figure might be typed Chaldeus, possibly. Because if Chaldeus is a planet, then it makes sense that it would have a type. So I think that priestess is type Chaldeus. That's the current theory I've got right now, but could be wrong. It is indeed a mental overload. So this is the autopilot button. Pardon me, Gordov, I think I'd better press it. I see. And you said David said to go to Antarctica if you managed to stop his plan. Yes, he also said we should see things with our own eyes first and foremost. Damn straight. No wasted words, no wasted words, no coddling. It's about as David an answer as there is. You not shocked, Caddick? Sure I am, but of course I also stood against Chaldea myself for a while. Learning there was more going on than we knew about makes sense to me. The noble over there is the one taking it hard. He put up with everything he had to buy it because he thought it was a respectable organization. Now he finds out it was actually plotting our extinction the whole time. Talk about a bad beat. I don't think it was plotting our extinction. Because David wants to stop humanity from becoming the universe's greatest pest or something like that. I can't remember his exact words. If we do fix the bleached Earth phenomenon, well...
Whoa, what are you saying? I'm as much of a victim here as anyone, and I'm counting on you to testify that fact in the inevitable inquest.
Don't worry, Gordy. Once we finish taking the Earth back, you'll be one of the Clock Tower's greatest heroes. Of course, for that to happen, we first have to figure out how to sort this mess. With the ORT on the move, we don't know what we'll find in Mictlan anymore. ORT's erosive reality marble has hacked every tree here, turning them into identical trees of emptiness. At this point, getting rid of ORT alone won't be enough to excise this Lostbelt, so I'm thinking we have no choice but to give up on that. But if ORT is the source of these trees of emptiness, isn't it possible that eliminating ORT would result in the other tree shutting down? Maybe, but it's very unlikely, if anything. Even if we do manage to stop ORT, as long as just one tree of emptiness remains. Well, let's worry about that later. Right now, we need to figure out our strategy for ORT. Once it's out of the underground, it's almost certainly going to make its way to Antarctica and destroy Chaldeus, along with the rest of Chaldea Base. And since Chaldeus is an incredibly detailed copy of Earth, destroying it would require an impact massive enough to destroy Earth as well. That impact would shatter 40% of the planet and wipe out everyone from proper human history in this Lostbelt in one fell swoop. We have to prevent that at any cost. Even though Chaldeus may be behind all this, we still need to keep it safe now. And if we're going to do that, we have to defeat ORT.
We have to defeat ORT. Don't give me that nonsense, especially when you're only just barely holding it together already. ORT absolutely crushed you, both Mexico City and the Underground Temple just now. You're the only one who's fought that thing, and you basically said it's unkillable. I'm not signing off on a mission like that. It's suicide. I'm not against taking desperate risks. I know that it's been Chaldea's way since before I came along, but I can't approve a mission with a 0% chance of success. Give me an alternative plan, Technical Advisor. There has to be something.
There isn't, Commander Gordoff. From the moment we failed to stop David. No, from the moment David joined Team A, this was always going to be our only option. We have to defeat ORT if we're going to survive. Remember, the Stormboarder isn't a spaceship. Even if we managed to get out of Earth's atmosphere, it would just be a matter of time until we all died on it.
Be that as it may, I still can't condone sending someone even younger than me off to.
Thank you, Director, but by now, you should know better than to underestimate us. Chaldea never fights battles we don't think we can win. We're not about to begin a mission with our deaths are a certainty. Never again. On which note, things should be just about ready to go. Sion, do you read me? Loud and clear, Da Vinci. We're all done with our inspections, and we're ready, very ready soon now. Just as Sol mentioned in his report, the 4 underworld borders have proven to be free summon zones that permit heroic spirits from proper human history. With this in mind, as well as all the heroic spirits Master Souls form bonds with, we should be able to conduct a mass summoning on an unprecedented scale. The Stormboarder is standing above Chichen Itza. We can divert the full power output from 3 giant engines to summoning rituals. We're also setting up to put up Spear Origin Graph of every heroic spirit registered with Chaldea to date, into an upgraded state rather than the typical base state. It'll be a huge battle involving no fewer than 284 servants. It will be the first squadron of heroic spirits in history. Actually, it depends on the definition of a squadron. I'm doing this to divert my stress. Squadron. How many is a squadron? Because we have had this before. A large group. Yeah, we've had this before. In the Temple of Time. We had a squadron of heroic spirits come to our aid in the Temple of Time, and it seems like we are doing Temple of Time to the Electric Boogaloo. So what do you think, Gordoff? I confess this to a rehash of the Grand Order at the Temple of Time, in which we were unable to participate. Hey, there we go! They're mentioning it again. I think the Amazonas event was a little less high stakes than this. But would you not like to participate in this time all the same?
Don't be ridiculous. I never once said I was against it. Very well. Operation approved. I trust you have no issue with that, Sol.
Don't. Sure don't, but what do we actually do next? They'll pursue ORT and engage it in battle. According to Tris Majestius II's calculations, it should take to ORT 20 hours to cross all of Mictlan. Your job, Master, is to head to the nearest level of the Underworld and begin summoning as soon as you arrive. The Storm Border will run 3 Triton engines at full power to supply the Shadow Border with magical energy, which you will then use to summon an entire battle line of servants as the opening act of our anti-ORT operation. You're saying your order doesn't matter as much as the world. I want to speak with your manager. Yes, I am. According to Tris Majestius II, the operation has a chance of success. No percentages were given with this assessment. Again, we have 20 hours to complete the operation. If we do not succeed in that time, we will never learn Chaldea's secrets, or the truth of the bleached earth phenomenon, and we will lose our last chance to reclaim humankind's future. The computer room has dubbed this operation the Tree of Emptiness Sea Showdown. The Storm Border will now enter combat mode. This is the time to make use of all the servants you have gathered thus far. Good luck, Chaldea. Oh boy. That was section 20! Well, YouTube, for the YouTube side of people, you're gonna be cut off here because section 21 is gonna be its own beast. So, for YouTube, I've been Silveract Dragon. Make sure to subscribe so you can see what is likely going to be the epic fight against ORT, which will come out tomorrow for you on YouTube, and I will see you then.